Well, hello! Welcome to Couples Gaming, couple times. It's not drunk times, neither of us are drunk. I'm here with my lovely fiancée, soon-to-be wife, Erica. Thanks. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, today we're playing Monster Prom. Shut up! It's our puppy. What? What is your deal?
You didn't introduce her.
This is Hershey, our dog. She's whining. We got another dog in here who's not whining, being a good girl, and we got a bad girl in a cage. Alright. Well, we're playing Monster Prom. You know more about this game than I do, because I was not paying attention. The only thing I know about this game is Arin Hanson's in it, so...
Well, basically you're just trying to get, like, the monster that you want, and I always screw up on the last part and don't get the name.
Alright, well hopefully that'll change. So we're gonna do... I want awesome voice effects.
Yeah. Let's go.
There are 2 players. I'm gonna do... Still a full game.
Yeah, I've done a full game in like 30 minutes.
Alright. Sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. You're gonna be player 1.
Okay, I'll play that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just change to Vicky. I don't care
Gonna be
what the name
Vicky.
is.
Pronoun she.
Yeah.
Alright. Yay! You know what I wanna be? I wanna be a guy. I'm gonna be the cool zombie dude. Green. His name's not gonna be Brian.
Oh, Brian?
I want Brian. Brian's my brother's name. I'm gonna be Clark.
Clark.
I'm gonna be Clark.
Clark Kent.
I didn't think about that. He just kind of looks like a Clark.
Okay.
And yet we had to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. If I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch attention of our 6 most aggressive castmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Lovely. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And that's Arin Hanson. So I want to go after him. I'm a fuck Arin Hanson. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was surely a lovable dork. Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. Had to be one of them. But who? Who, Hershey? Who? You stole the toy from Patty. We only have 3 weeks left to choose a prom date, and even more daunting, we will only have 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. And this is a pop culture quiz.
Well, it's basically how they, like, somewhat pair you with somebody.
Oh. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are, which I think you can get a PhD in bullshit. Like, I think that's a legit thing. I'm gonna look that up later. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw you a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Imagine being in high school and having to do a quiz that determined your
I mean, we kind of did. You had, like, the one where I picked what job field you should go into. That's kind of determining, like, your morals and what you believe, ideally. Because if you're, like, a good person, you want to help people, probably towards a nurse or a teacher.
Yeah, that's true. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is laying copycat with no original ideas. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead the mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually come close, even cooler.
The first one.
First one?
Yeah. Now, if you want Scott, the last one's probably.
The last one's Scott.
Yeah, because remember his, the big heart?
Oh, yeah. So if you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A great white shark. A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling.
A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes and stupid questions like this. I like that one.
Nice.
I don't even have to read the other one.
Nice.
Although the other one's a swan, they're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth.
Sharks. Sorry.
So weird. What would be the most appealing in a love partner?
A very tsundere personality, kawaii eyes, a big horn.
Soft fur, sharp wits, a taste for a party. Sharp wits.
Sharp wits. Sharp.
I think it's sharp.
No.
You probably want a taste for the party for Scott. Or soft fur.
Soft fur.
Yay.
Yeah! Oh, fuck Arin Hanson. Or take him to prom.
I mean, it's what prom is.
Alright, where you want to go? Foot.
Library.
Library?
Make some money.
Alright. Congratulations! You have been chosen Win Big! That day you spent some time in the library PC sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really want to blame if they respond with such a brilliant scam?
Blatant.
You lose 10 karma. Oh, blatant scam. Which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain 2 money.
Yay.
Catch a sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people. That sounds like high school to me.
Also, they did change their clothes in this.
Oh, really?
They changed them to summer clothes now.
Oh, yeah, because the very hot update.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing?
How could I not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's immodest proposal. Whatever the fuck that means.
You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only 2 fashionable monsters in this entire school. But then I realize it's not something to worry about, that's something to feel smugly superior about.
I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We have got so many more outfits to critique. Dude, you're wearing...
He's a vampire, that's why he's wearing the hat.
Yeah. No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually impress them. Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic, Liam should love it. Strip naked and tell him you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool.
Well, I know that the strip naked one doesn't get you crap, so we'll go with the hot dog costume, because I haven't done that one before.
Alright, we'll do hot dog costume. Liam and Vera watch out for you. Watch as you carefully and deliberately change into your hot dog costume, and then walk past them. It's you.
Did she just change into that ridiculous outfit on purpose to fuck with us?
My god, she must give. Hold on, let me double check this. Liam pulls out of his pocket a calculator and then presses some buttons. He gasps. -5 fucks! I didn't know it was even possible to give that few fucks. I think we have to admit when we've been outplayed, Vera.
Alright, I'll order us matching hot dog costumes immediately.
Holy fuck. That's so retarded. Finally, dressing like a hot dog is becoming the trend you've always hoped for. You always hoped it would be. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Sure.
Sure. Where should I go?
I guess that depends. Auditorium.
Wait, it just showed me. It just showed me where. There we go.
So I guess it depends on what you want. What do you have the least amount of? You have the least amount of boldness.
Boldness.
That'd be the bathroom.
Bathroom bold. Bathroom bold. That day you skip class just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. You will respect my authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Hey! Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway, texting, just as you're about to approach her. There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent of betrayal.
Okay, pause. I just realized they have matching things, basically. So she just tied around her waist to his shirt.
Oh yeah, and it's the same like floral, like Hawaiian. Yeah, and she's wearing jeans. He's wearing jeans. Alright. Hello.
What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately.
Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left. I shouldn't do that.
No.
Polly, I know we're best bros, and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this to prank me. I smelled you.
No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent.
Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything. And ghosts smell like algebra and gullible worming. The fuck?
Right.
Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Ghosts smell. It's like easily like blue.
I'm sure it's a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll solve it, Scoob. I mean,
which one?
Probably. I think the mystery van one's fun because I think she'd prefer that one because then she would smell like ecstasy. Because she is partying, so she likes ecstasy.
Oh yeah, she likes ecstasy smell.
Yeah,
there we go. Ooh, I can ride in a van. I can stick my head out the window.
Can I?
Oh yeah.
Of course. Anything to distract. I mean, cheer up, my best buddy.
Hop in the van to go on the case of the ghost smells. Scott opens a bag of raw bones and begins swallowing them whole. Holy fuck, dude. Don't mind me. I just brought some Scott snacks.
Zoink, Scott! Those look delicious. If I could digest uncooked marrow, I totally would.
But as it is, Polly sells for lighting up a Polly snack and getting the whole van baked. You round out the day by tearing a human's face off to reveal that he was actually a spooky skeleton all along, just as you suspected. Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm sure we all are.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was fun! It's nice to let my tongue wag in the breeze. Can we go on another car ride soon? Huh? Can we?
Classic. Sure, bud. Anytime a prank goes, anytime you want.
The distraction worked like a charm, and you even got away with it. Thanks for the lack of meddling kids. You gained +2 fun and +1. Aren't we? Okay, whatever.
No, because everybody in here's not. The youngest person I know of is the fish princess, and she's 19.
Oh, okay. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud, and the rest of the players before.
Zebra.
Dog.
Okay.
Player orders decide based on how cute a video where a charming cat becomes friends with a selected animal would be.
I think a zebra would be cuter because we already have a dog that gets along with the cat.
Yeah, so definitely zebra. Noon. You not? You not? I just put. You already lost the question for me, Hershey. You already lost the question for me. Where do you want it?
The boy.
Oh, you're gonna stop! It's the thunder. Thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Hi, baby.
You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. Doesn't really matter. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
That's a scale. The what?
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not always angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by the heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped in with my hashtag mascara.
Massacre.
Oh, my hashtag massacre Instagram filler. Yeah. God damn, I hate this guy's large words. I'm an idiot.
Creme brulee is a French word.
Instead, they burn it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And I'm so writing a scathing Yelp review. Scathing. And I'm so writing
and so I'm...
And I'm so...
That's not what it says!
And so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs.
Good.
That's rude. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, shines through. Look, ask Vicky. Her taste may tend towards the mainstream, but surely she can see the subpar cafeteria must be. The subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Vicky is surely more compassionate than that and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Yeah, I know, right? Liam?
Yeah, because
So you're going after?
Yeah, that
Liam.
one.
This one?
Yeah.
Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down the cafeteria, at least not with the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a pulsizer worthy exposed to be published in the most widely read periodicals.
An excellent idea.
I gotta fucking vomit. An excellent idea. I am an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me.
His thing changed to a smirk.
His frown went up.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder if that's on the frowny Liam scale.
Probably.
He's not frown.
Probably.
You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live.
Sure. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble too. Use your magnificent calligraphy skills. You picked up your elective class, calligraphy and murder, to write 5 letters chock full of hashtag aesthetic.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How was it breathing in there? And gives it the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing. The fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the address to deliver the letters, or the fact that the address he wrote down were just their emails.
What?
Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones.
What?
I knew the exquisite Yarquez and Zabor would have enthusiasm for our plight. Thus, his immediate response. Dear Liam, I've received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a dove to find where I live based on my email address, but stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, the great and humblest food critic, Yarquez and Zabar. Oh, Vicky. Nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee transgressions. Thank goodness we have each other.
Oh, heck yeah. You have each other for prom? Hopefully. At the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies. Holy fuck, dude.
Sure.
Who was I going after? Oh, yeah. Arin Hanson.
Yeah, Arin.
Arin Hanson.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, Arin Hanson. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find themselves crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting. Thanks, brosive. You're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about the huge pile of jelly, jam, gelatins, dessert cups. Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we'll be the lucky winners of
1 free jelly dessert.
But right now we're stuck. We only got 99. That means we need
one more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more. Sorry, I had to swallow. You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you've already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice. I wonder if that's bird person from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, but I haven't seen a bird person character in here.
I am bird person.
Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. make a puppy dog and make like a puppy dog and beg that all things are sweeter when she through pity. Steal.
I don't understand the second one.
I don't understand the second one either. I'm gonna go steal this bitch. No, I didn't think about it.
It doesn't hurt you that much.
But it isn't stealing. Isn't stealing wrong? No, Scott. That's the myth. Like the hangovers and the afterlife.
So they were making fun of the fact that Scott's a wolf, I guess?
I guess so. But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost?
There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan.
No! Coach says stealing is wrong, unless you're stealing a ball, or a base, or victory from the jaws of defeat. I thought that said Jews. For the jaws of defeat.
Oh.
Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing.
Well, that settles it. Time for stealing.
One fake bus, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle. You finally secure one illicit jelly cup, which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for one free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it. I don't know how stealing from the jelly factory turned into a gun battle, but you know it
What
works.
I don't get is why you have to buy 100
Yeah,
to get
you
one.
won. Yeah.
Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before cooking. Cupcake. Pick. This isn't dinner. Pick.
Oh yeah, lotion bottle.
There you go. Next.
Player decided based on how good the selected object would be as your only weapon in a battle royale situation. Start debating now.
They're both pretty bad though.
They are pretty
Just pick
bad.
random. Like no, click the random button.
I don't know.
Click the random button.
Random.
Ha.
Ah, fuck.
I still won.
Yeah, well, Cupcake wins in a battle royale situation. Heard it here, folks.
Against the lotion.
Against the lotion. I mean, you could squirt out the lotion, make people slip.
So you just. Let's see. What do I want? I need to boost my boldness. So to the bathroom.
The bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. You're like...
No authority.
No authority. You like are jump starting yourself or something.
Yeah.
On the way there, you... What?
Getting high because she's a
Oh, she's getting high. Yeah, makes sense.
Get some extra bolts.
On the way there, you run into a Mami
the Oni girl.
Mami the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit.
Durian seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness?
Holy shit.
Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, Mommy, and proceed to the bathrooms.
Mamini.
Mommy. I wonder what happens.
Mama. Scott's trolled by happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him.
Appalled.
Appalled.
Gapes,
Yes.
so like...
What on earth are you eating, Scott?
This delicious new flavor of fangled potato chips. Maximum multi-eat double barbecue massacre.
Really? Because it looks like some raw severed goat head inside a collaborative... No, inside of a cardboard tube. I don't know what the... It's a spelling that's weird. Oh yeah. I guess it does. Could have sworn it's potato chips. Still tasty though. Tasty. Tasty? Does a wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that kind of jerky?
No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles, and Co. just decapitate millions of innocent goats every year? I don't know what I read that as.
I don't know.
Yeah, aren't you a vampire?
Yeah, don't you like...
I mean, they don't sacrifice. Satanists sacrifice goats to Satan.
No, but they still have to like drink blood.
I don't know. But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Make them in a
Nothing. It's horrendous, wasteful practice.
Just like
Oh no!
fitting.
All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them.
Wait, really? I was trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but someone were to suggest one.
So I need to pause on this because it's just like shark finning when they cut off all their fins and then just throw them back into the water. It's a horrible practice.
Oh, very terrible practice.
It's terrible. Similar are vengeful undead goat. Rate an extremely mean blog post because I know that's what he'd go for.
Ah, that's a great idea.
What are you fucking
I'll do it right now.
Look at
Wait, Scott. I think she meant I should.
But it's too late. Scott has already snatched Liam's laptop and started typing.
Grr, mean words, mean blog post.
Look at his eyes.
Oh my god. He's not even writing words, he's just punching and slapping the keyboard. That's how you know the words are mean, because they're made with punching.
So just like when you write in all caps.
Yeah, basically. Before Liam can get his computer back, Scar has already posted his masterpiece, which begins with the immortal line. Sounds like you're speaking Mandarin. Fangles is strange and unmoved by his artful essay, and Liam's computer is a smoldering ruin. You lose -2 smarts and -1 money in order to repair Liam's computer.
Bullshit. Because he likes blogs, so why
Yeah.
did that go? Because you're stupid, Scott.
Where should I go?
You need smart.
Oh, we go to class. Hey, listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Yeah, that's probably a more accurate representation of what I did.
Yes.
Sometimes, after all the monsters, nonsense, and the dating gimmicks, you forget that the attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. It's really not. You gain +2 smarts. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about failings of living flesh. God, do I have to...
No, you don't. I was wondering that. Like, it was hurting my ears. And it's like, why?
I have such a pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood.
See?
What? Okay.
Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing. It's a nightmare.
Except, he does take... He gets food, and he's a food blog.
The fuck, man.
No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the... I don't know what the fuck that word is.
Matryoshka?
Matryoshka diet. You eat tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms.
That actually used to be a thing, though.
Tapeworm
Models would eat a tapeworm.
That's fucking disgusting.
It is horrible.
People
but
are
people would
so
eat a
fucking
tapeworm
retarded.
because it would make them skinny.
People are so dumb.
It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. Oh.
Wow, makes sense.
I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Food replacements.
I like protein shakes and shit.
Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything!
Have you heard of the Amitab clams? It's where you only eat things that come from a mummy. Mummies are so rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob the tombs. You've heard the paleo diet? Now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff.
That's the one.
I like it.
Whoa, awesome. I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse.
The dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you gonna find one?
Easy. I'll squat thrust it so hard it sends me back in time.
I'm not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that will alter the fabric of reality, Scott.
That shows how little you know about squat thrust, Polly. There's no problem that can't be solved by squat thrust.
Squats. Ah, damn it.
Later, Scott shows you how.
This is yours.
This is
Okay,
me.
good job. I thought we were on one.
Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with the squat thrust. The magic is real. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
I was about to say, is Scott teaching you math?
With squat thrust, something happened to
What's a squat thrust?
you. I want to say that squat thrust is when you do this.
What the f- This is that really old dance move? People stop.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt my ass.
Good.
Alright, something
That
happened to
hurts
you.
right,
Another weekend, another adventure. You're about to enter the swamps of despair in search of destruction, Ruby, when Scott stops you. Probably for a much more urgent matter. Oh, Vicky, I was thinking about you. That time you were really, really good at dodgeball. Coach said, remember. Not really. That was a really weird punctuation. God.
Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure.
But
But
what
hey.
is with his fucking face?
Just gotta ask me a question. But hey, why not take the compliment?
Well, I was thinking I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good, people are good, so if they're both good, then they must be the same.
Sure, right? Sure.
But all sports are different, so all people must be different, and some sports are better than others, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people, but there comes a time when you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom or play in the same major leagues of 2 different people. No, wait. Opposite on those.
You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever.
So, our friend, Clark. What kind of sport do you think he would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is a very, very important.
Clark is a sport Clark.
Which one do you want to choose?
The one that'll help you.
Aw. Clark is the holy amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball.
Voice.
Oh.
Clark is a holy whatever.
Amalgamation.
No.
The one word I know.
A football, basketball, and baseball known to the initiated as all ball. Yeah,
All ball! I've heard of all ball!
serious?
It's the ultimate sport! You can tell because it has all the balls. You can dodge the balls, kick the balls, hand the balls, or foot the balls, or basket the balls. If Clark is all ball, then he must be the best at being a person too. I'm so glad you told me. I'm so surprised to hear you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime.
Well, you're not sure about a great athlete, but you're definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Clark.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm one step closer to fucking Arin Hanson.
At least it's
Or taking him to prom.
You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that.
No, we're not.
I'm not, but it
Heh,
is.
balls. You know what? He gave Publicity fun for that.
Thanks.
Hey.
I
Being
am
a good
all
person
the
is
fun.
me getting Publicity fun. Player orders decide based on who is most likely to hiding corpses in their basement. Start debating now.
I mean, because we're dating, I kind of feel like we
It's our
help each
basement.
other.
It's our basement.
Just do random.
Um,
Let fate decide.
I would never leave a body in my basement.
It just says hide, it doesn't say necessarily leave.
Yeah. But it's our basement, so it's gotta be random.
Exactly.
So I just kind of.
good job.
I guess I hide bodies in our basement then.
Yep.
Even though we don't have a basement yet.
Or in the south, we're probably never gonna have a basement.
Yeah.
They don't do basements here.
Sure.
Alright, so your lowest, you can either go money or creativity. You may want to go money just in case Scott has a thing that you have to do that you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
stuff for.
Fan-fucking-tastic. God, I'm gonna throw up.
Alright.
That day you spend some time in the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gave him 10,000, 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, so you keep only +2 money. Cover costs?
Yeah, cover costs.
So many people do Kickstarters on these games.
Yeah.
Like one I've been following for years called, I gave them $60 years ago. And
Never saw the game.
like, no, the game's still not released, and they have all these developer things and all that. They've made a lot of money. It's called Identity. I really hope it comes out because it'd be an amazing game. There's so many promises. This is so true. It's not even
There's
funny.
so many empty promises.
Yeah. Suddenly, you hear an outburst of swearing so eloquent that we can't possibly repeat it. Go see what it's all about.
We've been over it 11 times, Scott.
I'm sorry. Remembering things is hard.
Hey, Clark, come help us. I'm trying to help Scott with tomorrow's history test. So far, it seems like the biggest challenge I've ever faced. I gave him this copy of last year's test, but he still dazzles me with new levels of idiocy every time.
Here. No, I just can't. These questions are so complex, it's smart.
For God's sake, Scott. The one isn't even a question. You just have to put your name there.
I'm sorry, Liam. I'm really trying. And there's only a way to make me learn things good. He's a werewolf, right? How about we give him a biscuit every time he gets something right? Make him eat your homework. Maybe that would help somehow?
I like the biscuit one. I think
Biscuit.
that would be good.
You start slow with basic questions, throwing Scott a bacon treat every time he gets an answer right. The results are remarkable. This is amazing! I'm so smart now!
See, we just had to find the right approach. Actually, it's been so effective we need to experiment with it a bit. Scott, where's the
Bisquatty
sweater I've been searching for all week?
Scott closes his eyes and focuses on the bacon treat until he seems struck by divine inspiration. It's under your bed!
Amazing. I'll check on that later. But it seems he's now capable of answering any question, as long as we offer him a treat in exchange. Let's go hardcore. Scott! What's life's meaning?
Scott answers the question and your life changes forever. He also passes his history test the next day. Hooray! You gain +3 smarts for your recent enlightenment. So you probably don't want to put that there if it's sweats.
It'd be alright.
Not sitting on anything.
It's alright. Thanks, Aaron, for the secret to life.
Not that we gotta hear it.
No,
I didn't want to come up
at least I know it in game. Where do you want to go?
Creativity.
It's creative. Creative?
Yeah. I think so.
Think so.
We'll just go with that. Oh, it's a different outfit
Oh,
than
that's
what I've seen
dope.
him in. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better, they're about making pictures browner and harder to see.
What?
That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Tape. It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers, but we all must make sacrifices for our own art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Merida peeks out of an air conditioner duct. Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I am willingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? He's kind of broken, so 8 million home people follow Liam on Instagram. I know it's the one that she would like. She's into homeless people for some reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, she likes peasants and minions, so
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of what she's
Well,
doing.
when I actually picked like to help her save the cafeteria, she was just tying a bunch of homeless people to write good reviews.
Oh my god.
You guys don't know homeless people because I don't really know what the other one does.
Alright.
Ah, yes. Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections.
Sounds right.
In fact, I think you can cut costs by paying one of father's clone smiths to simply replicate the same thousands people 1,000 times.
Wow.
You ask Merida if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections.
Yeah.
Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. We run into Liam in the halls a few hours later.
I am distraught. My careful husband and unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes.
He is blushing.
Look at all these followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account 66. I love you, Liam. Another equally real account. You're so obscure and avant-garde. Yeah, whatever I said the first time. The sentiments they're expressing are objectively correct, and yet no, I cannot give into the lure of the illegitimate.
Of limelight.
Oh, whoops.
You really read that really well.
Yeah.
In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spend the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining +2 charm and +1 fun in the process.
Yay.
Find charm and fun.
Everybody choose something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players. Ice.
Damn. Baby.
What?
The pool.
The pool? Players decide based on how weird it would be to find the selected thing as a prize in a Happy Meal. Start debating now. It'd be pretty weird to find an entire pool in a Happy
I
Meal.
think it'd be nice. And it's actually just like a really tiny pool.
And it's like a little pool. I mean, you could have a pool toy, but just finding
Like, I just said pool.
a thing of ice in a Happy Meal would be pretty disappointing.
All your food would be wet.
Yeah.
See, that's more disappointing than weird.
Yeah.
I think, like, finding a certificate for, like, a life-size pool. Or, you know, you get one and then they just roll a pool.
They roll a pool
you.
to you. It's like you're a kid, you pull out a prize, and then all the McDonald's employees, like, fucking go out to the back and get a pool and just shove it into the fucking trailer on the back of your mom's, like, car.
Right.
Oh my god. Yeah. Week 2, dude.
Sit me with the boy.
Boy.
The boy.
Boy.
You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die.
What?
This always happens when we sit together.
Sorry.
Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick.
Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face.
Okay, yeah, I'll do him. Just his thoughts, though, right?
Just his thoughts.
Thought!
Both your faces.
Fuck!
The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might be able to save for one.
Well, Liam, right? Immobilize Damien in the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes?
Yeah.
You're gonna pray to God. You launch in a hearty rendition of Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien. He just can't resist criticizing it. Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got 2 dads, and neither of them is in a holy asshole in stupid cloud palace.
Need a pause. So we just found out Damien's parents are gay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that before. This is funny you said. I didn't know anything about their parents. I didn't know they had parents. Kind of like Ed and Eddie. I didn't know they had them. Okay, keep going.
And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh sure, beg him for your daily bread. What are you, in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? What have you got gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Oh, it's ridiculous!
While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more off pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Ahem, are you done?
Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple PayPal revisions that's really fucking vicious.
Close enough. Eat holy water.
You can't eat liquids. Ah!
Damien has a hard time forming any more something opinions with his flesh on fire. He flees the cafeteria and should retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has been a real bonding experience. I think it's funny that he lets you have some. No, he can't eat it.
Yeah, it's weird. Arin! Scott and Polly are sitting together laughing their metaphorical asses off. Dude, Damon.
Pause. He says metaphorical. The only one who should have said metaphorical about was Polly, because she's a ghost.
Oh.
That means he has no butt.
Yeah.
Grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my true emotions.
Haha! You sound exactly like him.
Okay, you do Vera.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart, my hair is pretty, and all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. Can you tell because I said my name just now?
Okay. What about you, Clark? Got any good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy.
You do Polly, because Scott's... I don't think Scott's gonna like it if you do. Yeah, Polly.
I do not... Oh, wait, that's it.
I do not talk like that.
Haha, yeah, you do. You talk about that all the time.
Okay, maybe, but why is he running around the cafeteria rubbing his butt in everyone's lasagna?
Because he's twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it?
That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me?
Are you saying that you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart, putting your butt in people's lasagna right now?
Fine. Out of my way.
While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Squat. So romantic.
Squat.
Squat. Squat thrust.
Everybody choosing movies. Say your choice out loud. Incredibles 2.
I'm gonna say Saving Private Ryan.
I knew you were gonna say that!
It's my favorite movie.
I know, I hate it.
Comment down below what your favorite movie is.
I hated that.
I love Saving Private Ryan. Comment down below. Leave a like if you also like Saving Private Ryan.
Comment if you don't.
Yeah. Player orders decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. Start debating now.
See, that's horrible because they both are fine. Because Saving Private Ryan is essentially like the little
army man.
Yeah, and The Incredibles is just a superhero.
Damn.
Just do random, I guess.
Yeah, that's random.
We're so bad at this.
Oh well.
I win.
Alright.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
Let's go to the bathroom. I need more boldness.
Barfoom.
That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there.
The fuck? Oh, Duster's playing Borderlands 2.
Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 1,000 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for 1,000 years and I've never run for prom king." So, there you go. Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay a million people to vote for Liam for prom king. The second one.
Yep.
She likes to pay people.
She likes to pay millions of people.
Ah, of course, election rigging. The old standby. But she also mentioned that her dad does that. I'll settle my father's royal vote buying immediately. Silly me. How else does one elect a king? Later, you watch the prom king elections forecast. You're not quite sure why your school has its own prom royalty forecast or who pays for it. And it says that, unsurprisingly, Liam will win by almost 1 million votes advantage.
Nice.
I don't know what... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I knew there were a million monsters in the school, but who thought I should be prom king?
Who knew? Not I knew.
Who knew there were a million monsters at the school? Who thought I should be prom king? Come to think of it, I knew there were a million monsters at the school. This burning in my chest, is it shame at having at last become mainstream? Or is it joy?
He's blushing, so I think joy. Oh, it's fun.
Nope, it's neither. I just need to drink somebody's blood. Catch you later.
He gets heartburn. Liam does catch you later, and you take him out to get a fresh tuxedo. He never looked hotter. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Sweet.
Sure.
Sure.
Your lowest thing's creativity, so it's up to you, I guess.
Well,
I think you dressed up as a the thingy.
Yes?
No. The auditorium.
Wow.
I think you dressed up as a dragon. Yeah.
I'm a dragon.
Yep.
That day, while rehearsing for class play, you are especially good nor inspired.
You aren't.
You aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you are getting the classic creativity boost from the Auditorium.
You aren't. You're not.
You
good.
aren't getting the class. Oh. I'm not very creative. I dressed up as like a inverted color. I dressed up as an inverted color of fucking Barney.
So,
Oh wait, no,
Reptar.
Barney's a dinosaur.
This is a reptile,
Oh, Reptar.
basically. Okay.
But afterwards, while taking your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing and suddenly everybody joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is... Isn't that like High School Musical?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just thinking that.
The game plus 2 creativity.
See, you still got to plus 2 creativity.
Yeah. You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you're rudely interrupted.
See, even Clark is a sensible monster with a good head on his shoulders, and at least some plus marks, is reading Monster magazine.
Sorry, my fucking mouth hurts.
Stop talking like that.
Yeah, that's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another one of the world's major problems.
No, Scott. We're social justice warriors. You see, Clark, ever since our major success with the Fangles Goat Head debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice.
By punching magazines!
What?
No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Shut up. As you no doubt noticed, Monsters Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbod, the werewolf prince bodybuilder.
Why is it doesn't sound like a werewolf, it sounds like it's a...
Yeah, it does.
There's nothing wrong. It's just...
That makes him the 5th Royal Werewolf Bodybuilder a road to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now, we're endeavoring to get Monsters Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive.
I need a sip of water. Ugh.
That's because you're talking in a voice that you can't...
Yeah, I know. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. Do that.
That's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issues forever is... make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover. Lean heavily into the warrior part, storm Monsters Magazine, and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the principle of monster sexiness. Your guy is gonna like the first one because he's got a big heart. He doesn't want to be mean.
True.
What a brilliant idea! 3-winged chupacabras are definitely an interesting underserved population.
Yeah.
I've played sports games against someone exactly like that. And he's always wanted to be a model, but never thought anybody would want to do pictures of him. Now we can!
I also find it odd there's a bird coming out of his crotch.
Oh, there is, isn't there?
You can do, and you do. You do all the pictures and make the mock-up of your own Monster Magazine. It goes hella viral, and before long is becoming more celebrated than the actual Monster Magazine. Pretty soon after, you get a letter from the editor-in-chief officially admitting defeat in the face of your superiority and relinquishing his magazine and headquarters to you.
Hey.
Sweet! Now you have a magazine, which instantly brings you +3 money.
Hey.
Hey, I know you're about to move to your next misadventure, but I just wanted to say really quickly, as pretty much the only girls in the school shaped differently than the rest of our classmates. True. It was really nice to 3-winged chupacabra celebrate over a royal werewolf bodybuilder. It gives us hope too, you know? Aww, that was actually really sweet. The Coven is so much cooler when they're not babbling on and on about the end of the world bullshit and expecting your help with it. It's way more fun to interact with your classmates when they're complimenting you instead.
Yay!
Oh, that's good. I've only never seen the Coven be like that. It should be your turn.
Something happened
Or
to
my
me.
turn, technically.
Sure.
That weekend, Liam contacted you for your advice.
No. You misunderstand. I don't want your advice. I want to hear you express an opinion just to see if you're capable of forming one.
Blushing.
Specifically, I'd hear your opinion on Vicky's cultural literacy. Is she cultured like an artificial cheese?
Or uncultured.
Or around like milk?
Vicky is so cultured she can tell the difference between their theater and theater.
Vicky's so cultured she thinks it's song. It's a film song.
Shut up. Get up here. Why are you barking?
Up, up.
There's no reason to bark. Get up. Get up. Up.
So weird. Ow.
She
Hi.
can? I mean, so I can definitely hear.
She decided to put on.
I mean, so can I. I definitely heard the difference between the two words you just said. Yeah, excuse me, I have to go find Vicky now. For a moment's reason, I'd ask her to explain what you said. Why would you think that?
Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam. The difference is that the theater is done by actors, whereas theater is done by actors. You gain +3 creativity.
Wow.
We'll let her off in a minute.
Yeah.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice. I like pizza.
Tacos.
Well, I could have that for dinner.
Yeah.
Player orders decided based on how powerful an energy drink whose key ingredient is a selected food would be.
Just
Pizza or tacos?
pure tortilla shell energy.
Both I don't think would be really good.
Key ingredient and
The key.
Pizza
So it's either
bread.
key, exactly. So key ingredient and tacos tortilla. So they're both bread based.
God damn it, random.
Yay!
Hey.
Hang on. Patty, could you stop it with your tail?
My butt hurts.
I need more smarts.
And more smarts. Now you're gonna spend the day in class.
In the morning. See, look, I got a book, unlike you, sleeping just like in real life.
Yeah.
That day, the teacher is tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts.
Sounds about right.
In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable Eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting. When Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction.
What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in the world of consumer goods.
But how do you know, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god like Uncle Anatheum used to make.
Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply,
Look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the truth.
That one?
I like it. Yeah, I
Aw.
knew that, but it was just too funny.
ridiculous. There's nothing written on the bottom of...
There's something.
There's something written on the bottom of the statue. It says, this statue is about bunnies. That's it. That's all it says.
What? What about the playful subtext? What about the bitching social commentary?
Biting.
That can't... Oh, the biting social commentary. That can't be all it means.
Sorry. No, see, it says right here on the statue. Bunnies.
Yeah!
Liam is so upset that he turns into a cloud of black mist that gets sucked in the air vents. It triggers the sprinkler system and ruins everybody's drawings. Great job, you hack. You lose -2 fun and -2 and -1 smart. Yeah, but it was so funny. See, this is what I do. I f up like halfway through.
I need more boldness.
Okay. To the bathroom.
Oh, whoa, hi.
Oh yeah, you didn't look to see where your
I'll
shop
do my
was
little
at.
shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment. So take a look.
So you don't really need anything, but so that one, go back, that one, if you decide to go with Polly, you'll need that. The bloody tampon you need for Vera. The cocaine you would probably use for Polly too.
Huh.
I think, I don't know what that one's for. That one maybe for Liam? To get his population? Would it be for you? You don't need any of this stuff. You can buy something if you want, but there's no reason to.
Yeah, I guess there is real no reason to.
No, because you haven't been given any, tasks, I guess.
You know, Wilkinson, I must admit, it's kind of hot there. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? How much is this? $10? I only got $10.
Well, tomorrow's the prom. You don't have to get anything.
I'll buy the penguin mask.
Patty, could you like, stop, Patty?
I
Patty,
should.
please. The love gun. Patty. Everybody choose
Choose
a
a
brand.
brand.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players. Now, before we say the brand, Is it a clothing brand or can it be like it's like
any brand?
Like food brand? Like,
Food
would
brand.
like a restaurant be a food brand?
Yeah.
All right. And go Taco Bell.
Marlboro cigarettes.
Okay. Player or decide how normal it would be to name your first child after the selected brand.
Taco
Bell.
Bell. Either Taco
Bell.
Bell. I mean Marlboro.
I mean, you could do Bell.
Or you could do Marlboro.
I've never seen a child named Marlboro.
I haven't either.
I couldn't say
But
that child's
Taco
name.
Bell is like one word though.
I don't think so. Hershey, could you not?
I'm looking it up.
Hershey.
Hershey, stop. That licking sounds terrible.
No.
No, it's separate.
It's 2 words.
So you can name her Bell. Yeah, okay, you win again.
It is 2 words.
Shut up.
With the boy. Oh, but then.
That's where the impasse comes in. You want to
Sit with the tiger. I want to see what he does.
Oh, so the coach?
Yeah. You're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea. What's this? Eating regular food again? Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch, sure. But you're forgetting the most important food group of all. Dietary supplements.
Nice, coach.
Don't worry now, old Coach never goes anywhere without some emergency vitamins. Here, take your pick. It would be rude to turn him down, and who knows, maybe you'll gain some benefit after all. Coach holds out 2 pill bottles. Palmorian Gold 25 horse supplement for a shiny coat and luxurious mane. A completely black bottle emphasized with Chinese character for party time. Party time!
Party time.
You swallow the entire bottle of mystery pills before Coach can stop you. Whoa, slow down there, champ. That old woman who sold me these vitamins told me they were basically poison.
Oh shit.
I bought them anyways because we all know whatever doesn't kill you makes you. You wake up 36 hours later in the middle of an impassioned speech to the student council about dolphin sex.
Holy shit.
You have no idea what happened during those 36 hours, but you have a new tattoo and everybody keeps calling you Deep 6'9".
Oh my god.
For fun.
Holy shit.
Hey, look at my fun.
Hey, you're a lot of fun.
Sure.
I just never sat with him before, so I want to see what he did.
Yeah. The coach gave you drugs. That's what happened. Basically in real life, coach drugged you up. Coach just drugged you up.
You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food?
Ha! Yes, Scott. Step away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon Go, the mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game.
Oh, Pokemans.
Pokemon's Go. Yeah. What do
Pocketmans have to do with my food pick?
There's a level 43 Bernard Hanson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look.
Why did your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli?
You mean you don't know Bernard Hanson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams.
Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Shut up, Oreo. Gosh.
We'll let her out in a minute.
Spoiling? But pocket humans are way cooler than boring old food pick.
You take that back.
Uh-oh. Tempers are running a little high. It looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam. Why take normal cliche food picks when you could take a food pic of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your food pic? Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of a pile of mashed potatoes.
Look at this one.
Good lord, you're right. The layers of irony are practically infinite. Go ahead, Scott. Capture your Pokemon.
Okay, here I go.
Wait, what are you doing? Stop molesting my pasta.
I'm not trying to grab your pasta, bro. I'm trying to grab Bernard Hanson, but he's too slippery.
You imbecile, Bernard Hanson is actually on top of my ravioli. He's an image projected by your phone.
Are you sure? He seems so real. Let me just try to get him a few more times.
No, my artful arranged pasta pockets are in disarray, you fiend.
Liam chases you and Scott away so he can rebuild his artful pasta arrangement. You bond with Scott by teaching him how to actually play Pokemon Go.
Sweet.
Let's go. Everybody choose a celebrity. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players. Chris Pratt.
Todd Howard.
I don't know who Todd Howard is.
I think he's the maker of, like, he's the leader of Bethesda.
What's Bethesda?
Like, people who make Skyrim and Fallout and stuff.
Players' order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse. I mean, Chris Pratt already trained dinosaurs.
And he trained dinosaurs and not led people into zombies. And Todd Howard has millions of nerds to follow him, so...
But nerds would not survive.
Yeah, they would. We've learned how to kill zombies since zombies were a thing.
Yeah, on a controller.
Yeah,
not with actual
that can
things.
lead into real life.
You could throw it.
I mean, Chris Pratt. Me watching Chris Pratt fight zombies. I think I've seen it before. I'm not sure.
He's Star-Lord.
Yeah.
He's already led a group of people too.
Oh yeah, he has.
Against an omnipotent person who happened to be his dad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess Chris Pratt would be pretty great for that.
You just let me win.
Let's go.
Evening classes. I'm put my fingers.
I guess I'll get money.
Get money.
That day you spent some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Could you stop that?
Only
Pen?
the finest.
Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda. Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. See, okay, so I should go buy that. I should have bought that thing from that person.
What?
The hype people. Maybe I could have done that for Liam. Oh, she didn't tell me I needed to buy anything. So whatever. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate our...
Your deception? I knew it was too good to be true. My
Idiocracies.
idiocracies that does not look...
Whatever, who cares? Continue.
Are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a crude joke, wasn't it? I bet between two popular kids they could make an outcast loser into a prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. You might check that out for humiliation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. You need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings for Liam before Liam boards his plane. Pay 1 million people to spell out "I'm sorry" so it's visible from space. I mean, he's not going on a plane. I feel like I'm sorry for this. I don't know. Do you think that one would be better?
I mean, we've been paying 1 million people this whole time, and the problem's been because we've been paying 1 million people.
Fine. Do the top one.
I really don't want to choose the wrong one for you, though.
I mean, I haven't got a date on this game anyway, so what does it matter?
Oh.
Fuck you.
No time for readers. You got a plane to catch. You speed to the airport, charge the security away to a plane to Croatia, and pour your heart out. Liam, you cry. My morose undead companion. Without you, my heart is like a ticking time bomb. To think I inflicted upon you the terror of popularity. What does that make me? Why a terrorist? I'm a terrorist. I swear to God, this plane takes off. I'm literally going to explode. You had some more bomb-related metaphors ready to go, but this is about time you get tackled by airport security. It turns out it's not a good idea to board a random aircraft shouting about how you're a terrorist with a bomb for a heart. How was it a good idea? Assume Liam was at the airport. He's not. He's at school in class where you should be too. You've learned a valuable lesson today, which is that you're an idiot. You lose 2 smarts and 1 minus 1 fun. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a prom date. You
God
might
damn
though. You have -2 smarts though.
That I do.
You're not smart.
I also have no money.
Go to class.
Go to class.
Go to class. Get back to 0.
You're first one to class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit better in a cool way, but bitter in a cool way, but he treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. Game Plus Smart's one valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Yay.
There, now you
also have
your
this.
Yeah, I told you that's for Polly.
Oh.
It's for her weird sex thing.
Oh. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey, bro. I was just thinking today about how much I like you and we share all my favorite things with you.
Serious?
I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together. But peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon or even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves two favorite things in the whole world. Cheerleading and sports. Since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You don't know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we be cheering for, bro?
We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the something like a hearty cheer. We should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes! Yes! We'll cheer for each...
Hey! Cheer to yourself.
We'll cheer for each other's cheering, and our cheering will make each other's cheering more cheerful! Scott picks you up and tosses you in the air, but before you hit the ground, he's in your arms, ready for you to toss him. Toss me higher, bro! With friendship, anything is possible! He tosses Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again. You can fly. You fly into space. You crash into the sun. The sun is no match for your love for each other. I can't tell where this fire in my heart is getting burned up by the sun or my love for you, bro. It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light. You crashed it 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a touchdown on last week's sports game. You obliterated the enemy's quarterback. Ha! Yes! Yeah! Cheerleading! Cheerleading indeed. Now you have the entire extra week to hang out with Scott, which won't be reflected on the game, but you're time traveling cheater. You gain +2 bonus, +1 fun.
So you'll get a date with Scott. I will not get a date with my person, as usual. I wonder if I could get a date with Miranda. No, probably not.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Have a lot of fun. I wonder what you need from him.
To pay people still, apparently. Because it worked!
You want to try?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Not gonna happen. You'll get yours.
Scott. Arin Hanson!
You'll get Scott.
You got a problem? It's funny because I work at Applebee's.
Uh-huh.
And there's a whole thing where like restaurants are trying to get the Game Grumps to go to prom with them.
Oh really?
And Applebee's is trying, but apparently they were really aggressive. So I wonder if I will score the prom date for Applebee's with Arin Hanson.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me, psh. I'm not attracted to you in that way. Actually, I think the only way I'm attracted to you is through the tiny gravitational force that your body has as a solid mass. That's something, right?
Wrong?
The failure haunted you for the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for that one time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were. Damn. Not any less sad though.
Sure.
Hey.
The only way I got you was because of food. You finally pluck your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book to be sure.
That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date.
We're the perfect team.
Aww, it's so
Prom night was
cute.
rad. That is dope.
Casanova.
Hey, that's
That's
dope.
adorable.
Me and Arin Hanson. I won it for...
The closest you'll get to him.
Yeah. I won it for Applebee's. You heard it here, folks. I won it for Applebee's. We took the Game Grumps to prom. We won. Suck at Denny's.
You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly
Exhausted.
It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely closer.
Most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people, and most likely to work in something no one understands. That's pretty dope.
Could you stop?
Alright, well...
Okay, that toy is trash.
Hey, and there's everybody.
Yeah, so there's a
weeks.
couple new ones.
Yeah.
So we don't know Blobbert is that thing in the middle, and I haven't seen the purple girl.
Huh.
But we've met the coven, we've met the cat for the store, and the guy up top is the wolf pack. He was available during one of our lunches, but I didn't sit with him. So, I don't know if Blobber and the other girl are... And we've seen the coach. I don't even know if Blobber and the other girl you can even run into at all.
Weird.
That was trash. No, this is trash.
Well, maybe we'll find out on another episode of whatever I decide this name's gonna be for this show that we do. Couples games, couple times. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Thank you for joining us, Prom. We kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. While leaving the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of athlete he admired the most. Now he's here again at high school, working as coach.
Aww.
Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness.
Oh yeah,
They
we
owned a
didn't
shameless number of companies. Yeah, we didn't really focus on...
We didn't really get to Vera.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody else. We saw Damon once.
Yeah, we saw Damien a couple times.
No one really does anything. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? During the 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed a bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are a lot of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start.